Hey guys, it's Ryan here and welcome to episode number 9 of the F1 2012 Career Mode series, and today we are at the Hockenhiem Ring, home to Sebastian Vettel, Michael Schumacher to name a few, and also Mercedes, our engine supplier, and also the Mercedes team as well. Anyway, we are on pole position. Yep, we are back on pole. It's been a while and it feels good to be on pole. But anyway, we're just, as you see on the screen, we have the setup, and if you miss any part of it, guys, in the description I'll put a time frame from start to finish so you can see where the setup is. This race was it was interesting. I tried to do a gamble and with my pitch strategy, which you'll probably see in the video. You'll see some bizarre moments with turn 1 and a nice double overtake as well, which you'll see, I think, around about lap 14, I think, if I'm correct. But as you can see, always we're using the cautious fuel strategy, as we want to use a lot of fuel. And as you can see, the engineer is calling for the team to lower us down and to head out onto the track, as we'll be tackling, I believe it's 17 laps around this track, I'm not entirely sure. As we are onto the grid, as you can see, we are on pole, and Vettel is in second, our championship rival Button is behind in third, and Hamilton is in fourth. And De Resta is outside the top 10 again, so he really needs to get in the points here today. As you can see, the lights are appearing now as we're about to start episode number 9 of the Career Mode series. We are going to go racing anytime now, as we put the engine onto max straight away, and watch very closely at the AI through turn 1. Just look at that gap. It's ridiculous, and they should have done what I've done, just went flat. And Codemasters, you need to do something about that. It's not really good to see. So, but anyway, let's see the gap after just about 2 corners. 1.8 seconds nearly already. That is just ridiculous. So, yeah, the AI do have a bit of a problem with the starts. I know some YouTubers will agree with me on this, as they've kind of noticed it as well. But yeah, the only problem I have in this race is the actual car itself. It's not it's not suitable for races. It's more to qualifying. That's how I got pole position here in this race. But yeah, it's going to be quite a hard task, as the Red Bulls and the McLarens are very quick round here, as you'll see during this clip here, as Vettel's pulled 8/10 on us in that middle sector. So we have to get our pedal to the metal now, as fuel won't be an issue around here. I do believe it's not. So hopefully we can try and stay in the lead, but it will be a hard task, as we are about to end the first lap and start lap number 2, and the gap is, I believe, it is 7/10, so Vettel gained another 10th on us in that sector there, so we have to think about strategic ways. Anyway, on to the end of lap 2, on to 3. This is where you're going to see the most bizarre thing you've seen on F1. But anyway, we're coming round the final corner, and we get the fastest lap of the race, I do believe, for the time being. But as you're going to see, we're about to turn into turn number 1, and the car flies, and we get pushed wide. So that is the most bizarre thing. Vettel takes the lead. But if you have experienced that, guys, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I do want to see if any of you guys have experienced that and not myself. But anyway, we're going to use all our cursor and the DRS to get past Vettel, to reclaim back the lead after that little incident that we had with turn 1. So yeah, we're going to take a nice entry into this corner. I really do like this hairpin. It's very easy but also difficult at the same time, so you need to have good brake balance and also good brake pressures to get that right. Anyway, we're going to be going to lap number 7 now, and as you can see, Hamilton and Button have already gained have gone past Vettel, and that's with DRS, and the gap is 1.5 seconds. So we're thinking of pitting now, as we have a nice comfortable gap. We won't have any issues with people going past in the pits, as obviously McLaren and Red Bull are the first ones in when you come into the pit lane. But anyway, it's got an entry, have a bit of gravel, and you can see Hamilton takes the lead as he goes around. Button's in the pits, Vettel's in the pits, I believe, or it's Webber, I'm not really sure. But anyway, we are into our box, and can force him to do another good pit stop. Yes, it is a 3.4, an excellent pit stop there from the team. And again, it beats last week's one at Silverstone, so very good to the guys. Hopefully you can get a 2.9 there, hopefully next week. But But anyway, we're back out in 6th place, and we have Perez in front of us, who's still out there. And yeah, we lose the back end there, and that is cold tyres for you. And could that possibly play a role? Could Hamilton take that opportunity, as the team will probably be telling him that I've made a mistake? But we still have DRS on Di Resta, our teammate, who's not yet pitted yet, as we're going to go around the outside of him into the hairpin and take back 6th place. And we lock the tyres up and we go round, and Di Resta gets past, but he does the team way and lets me through as I am back into 6th place, and we're chasing down Perez now, who will probably be pitting in the next couple of 2 laps. I think lap 10 is when the prime runners will be pitting, so that'll be interesting to see what will happen as we're coming around. Hamilton is in the pit lane now as we speak. As you can see on the mini-map, he is in. I think Webber will be pitting as well. Basically, the top 4 are pitting. Perez will stay out and take the lead, as I think he's probably the only prime runner left. I'm not entirely sure, but our question is, will we get ahead of Hamilton and Webber after making that mistake at turn 1? As we are about to find out now. We get past Grosjean and Webber, but there's Hamilton in front of us. We have lost the lead, and that mistake at turn 1 has proved costly for us. And could we still have a chance of winning this race, or will the McLaren of Hamilton get the speed and endurance out of that car and take the victory? Luckily for Hamilton, he is out of the DRS zone, so he is he must be thanking us for making that mistake during that on the outlap, and he must have done a very good in-lap if he's managed to stay ahead of us. Anyway, but as you can see, Hamilton has made a mistake, and we are on the back of him, so we go round the outside of Hamilton to take 2nd place. It's a brilliant move. You may see some of these overtakes from the Overtakes of the Week series, so I've kind of got some inspiration from those guys who sent me those submissions with that overtake, so thank you guys for that. You've kind of helped me there. But anyway, we have taken the lead, and Perez is still out there. He's 2 seconds ahead of us up the road. But yeah, we're going to be carrying on now, going round the final corner, and yeah, I mean, just a thought as well before we go to the next part of the clip. What do you guys want to see in the career mode series? I mean, there's nothing really I can change in the series, but if you think there's an idea that you want me to put in the series, like maybe my qualifying hot lap or a qualifying report, then let me know in the comments below, and I will insert that into, I believe it will be Spa, will be the next video, as I kind of have already done Hungary and the commentary for that, so we're going to be doing that. As you can see, Hamilton has DRS. We're going to have to move out the way to let him through, as he'll have the inside and take back the lead, and we make a mistake and lock the tyres up, which is not good, and we have a bit of marble there, and as you can see, Vettel is catching up to us as well, as me and Hamilton have been squabbling for the lead. Theoretically the lead, as Perez will be pitting, as we've said there. As we're going to be going on to the end of start of lap 11, and this is where you're going to see another moment for me, taken nice and easy, and we're going to fly, and I do respect that one, as I kind of cut a bit at the corner. And as you can see, Hamilton sets a 19.3, and Vettel and Alonso have got past to take a 2nd and 3rd respectively. But we are thinking, no, we're not going to have this, so we're going to use all our curves and the DRS again. Alonso will have the DRS on Vettel, so Vettel's a sitting duck. As you can see, Alonso's gone past Vettel for 2nd position, but we're going to dive down the inside of both of them and get that move done and brake nicely onto the racing line. As we get that move done, Raikkonen is right on the back of Alonso and Vettel now, so we have now got a very strong 4-car race now for 2nd position, as Hamilton has decided to use a turbo boost or something, as he's pulled away and build a massive gap, as we kind of lose the back end there. 5.1 seconds is the gap between us and Hamilton, and Vettel is about a couple tenths behind. But as you can see, we're on to lap 16, the penultimate lap, and we only have -1 lap of fuel, which is not good, but we are pushing this car to the limit. We want to get as close as possible to Hamilton. It looks unlikely, as you can see, as we've got a nice comfortable gap to Vettel, so we're going to probably play the safe option, get the car home, not lose any more positions and get second place, as Hamilton is not really our title challenger for the time being, as his teammate is, and he's down the order. I think he's in 5th or 6th place, so we will be benefiting big time here, as we will be coming round this corner now into the stadium section for the penultimate time, and the gap is still the same. So yeah, we're still on the pace of Hamilton, but Vettel's catching up. He took half a second out of us in that last sector. But our main priority was fuel, and we've kind of got a nice reasonable gap unless we make a mistake on this last lap, which we do not want to do, as we do want to keep second and build our nice lead in the Drivers' Championship. So as we start the final lap, Hamilton pulled 5 tenths on us on that last lap, but the main thing is Vettel, and he's pulled another tenth on us. He's 4 seconds behind, with Alonso a further second back. Now as you can see, the fuel has gone back up to optimal, so we are perfectly fine. Just keep it in standard, we'll be fine, but I'm going to play the safe option, keep it in lean for a bit, keep our tyres nice and smooth and careful. We don't want to lose the rear end degradation, as we will probably spin the car. But as you can see, the tyres are perfect, so we don't have to worry about degradation anytime soon. As we come on the hairpin there, and yeah, I mean, this was a good race, and obviously apart from the occasional bump, the 2 bump incidents that we had, we could have had a strong chance of winning the race. But second is second, and as you can see there, we make a big mistake at the Mercedes grandstand section, as I kind of went a bit aggressive and tried to get a faster lap, and as you can see, Hamilton has pulled another thing. Look at that, Vettel's pulled a second and a half on us, but it won't be good enough unless we kind of go off in the gravel trap here, or spin it at this double right-hander for the last time. But we're coming around the final corners now, and Hamilton will take the victory for the 3rd race in a row. He takes the victory, and we're going to cross the finish line and take 2nd place. It's a good performance from us. A bit disappointed. We kind of failed our objective of coming in 1st. The rest finished in 13th, so he has to really dramatically improve if he's going to be helping us with the Constructors' Championship. But anyway, here's the results then. Hamilton takes the win by 5.3 seconds from myself, and then a further 2 seconds behind was Vettel. Alonso was 4th. Our rival Button finished in 5th. Raikkonen 6th. Webber 7th. Grosjean 8th. Rosberg in 9th. And Massa completes the top 10. And Perez getting into 12th place, considering he was on the prime, so a pretty good job from him. And as you can see, we are putting 8 points away from Jenson Button in the standings, which you will see any minute now. Yeah, you can see we have now got a 34-point gap to Jenson. But look at Hamilton now. 3 wins in a row has put him up to 3rd place with 99 points. 62 points behind us in the standings. And he has overtaken Grosjean and Alonso up into 3rd position there. The Constructors, McLaren extending their lead to 54 points. We have pulled away from Lotus by, I think it's now 28 points. And Ferrari are 99 points behind McLaren in the Constructors' standings. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode of the Career Mode series. Next time, we'll be in Hungary. And, yeah, I'm going to be going over, obviously, the team review. And I've been given a contract after this race, which I'll go into in the next episode. But as always, guys, like and favourite the video. And also subscribe to my channel for some more F1 content. But until then, guys, I hope you have a great day wherever you're in the world. And I shall see you then. Take care. See you there.